going to be doing a little bit of work today with the Warlock. Oh, excuse me, with the Warlock. Shouldn't be too bad leveling them up. I mean, Warlock, you know, they're pretty easy to level, you know, as a solo tune. One of the things that I really like about this class right here. It's just a matter of figuring out which area we're going to start at. Looks like battle pets. We got some of the quests over there. Got that, and we got that. And I don't know if we opened up all the treasure chests, so we'll probably go around, take a look for those as well. But yeah, again, really like leveling Warlocks just because, I mean, really strong solo character that you can work on right here. Let me see, where is it that I want to head to? I think we'll head here, we'll get this one done first. It should be a lot easier with our pet. Oh, and again, one thing that you you gotta get down, cat. One thing that you definitely don't want to forget to do if you have like a profession like herbalism or profession like mining, take advantage of those. Whenever you see a node, go hit it up because, I mean, that's free experience. I mean, it might only be like 2,000-3,000 like a pop and everything, but that's 2,000-3,000 experience that you get in just for going down and like getting a node. Versus having to complete like some quest and everything. And if you're really like consistent at it, hitting all that stuff, it's gonna add up really fast. Plus I like the fact that, I mean, you're also leveling up your professions and everything. And now one thing that I'd like that they improved with Warlock, how Incinerate, now it automatically hits more than one target. Usually in the past, you'd have to have something else, you know, on it, like either Bane of Havoc or something like that going. But now it like hits multiple targets, so that's like really cool how it does that now. Let me see. Alright, so we're gonna get this one right here. Wow! Alright, we didn't get something that we had to fight right there. I like that. Go over here, we'll get this as well. Could probably kill those guys. I just want to be careful not to aggro the big guy, because I don't know how my blueberry will stack up against him. And again, I guess there's only one way to find out. Oh, my neighbors are putting their garbage all over the place again. I love that. So you're going to notice how you're going to be building up right over here and everything. I typically like to wait until I got about 4 or 5 before I start dropping some chaos bolts down. That's going to be your big boomer attack right there. Oh, wow. So someone must have been here earlier and everything. Oh, sugar. Because there's not really a whole lot out here like standing guard by any of these places. Chaos Bolt. Yeah, unlike my mage where I don't really have anything, you know, there to like act as a bodyguard for me. As a warlock, you have your blueberry. Ah. Oops. So we got our immolate on them, and then we're just gonna just go through and just blow them up. Definitely want to get that herb. Let me see. We could probably destroy one of those totems. Or we could just go over here and do this. The only problem with getting the visions... Oh, alright, we didn't get one. Sometimes you saw how they had like a monster that would pop out and everything and attack you. And the last thing I want to do is use one of my spells and then aggro a bunch of unnecessary crap with it as well. Alright, right there. So we want to get that invoker. Get this. Get this. Uh-oh. Where you going, Blueberry? So one of the things that really bugs me about this is how some of these things, they'll give you like a percent for it, others don't. Cat, I'm gonna kick your cat ass. Cat logic, let me sit up there. Sit up in the high spot. Yeah, we're gonna swing back and get that bottom one in a minute. I just figured just get this top one, boom. Go up here, get that. They give you 10 a pop, so that's always nice. And then I'd like to focus back to the big guy because the little guys, they'll die pretty fast to immolate. Aggro that thing, gonna try and avoid that as much as possible. Get these guys. Alright, I'm going to start drain life because we're taking a little bit more damage than what I'd like. A little bit there, get ourselves topped off. And boom. Did my Blueberry die? Yes, he did. Bad Blueberry. If your pet dies fast and you got this, just go like that. Boom. Insta-cast. Ah, I thought I was right on top of it. I'm not. It's nice when you got like some other people in here, just so it's easier to just go up there, click on these, boom. All we need are like 2 more and, well, 1 more, and then kill some of the ads that are with it, and we're golden. Yeah, look at that immolate. Oh man, it does good damage. Yeah, if you notice that like a baddie is coming up and starting to target you, that's when you want to like throw like a quick spell on it so that way your Blueberry will turn over and start redirecting its aggro on it. Oh my. I can't remember, did this give us a... It was just a money reward for this one, I believe. So now we're gonna swoop on down here. This one's a pretty easy one. Oh, hey, look at that. What? How are you attacking me? There we are. Now comes the fun part. I like this one because you can get these guys, get yourself like a little extra ally to help you out with stuff. And just to give us a little extra damage, we're going to drop our Infernal. I forgot to make my soul shards because, yep, but we're good. Boom. Big thing that you really got to do, I'm not really... I tend to forget sometimes. Oh, our Blueberry died. Blueberry's gonna get stronger as we get stronger.
What do you want from me?
I just want you to stay alive. That's all I want. Staying alive. So we're gonna target these guys right here. Try and be careful not to pull too much over towards us. Use drain life. There we go. Just want to be careful. Don't want to aggro that witch up there. Now we could probably do it easier just flying around, just opening up the thingy things, the cages and all that, but sometimes it's nice just to try and get a little bit of experience and everything in here. Alright, we'll land on top of these guys. Target this guy with our spell so that way our blueberry knows to taunt him. Gotta do a better job of dodging that, but it's okay.
I need to get
I could kill the witch and probably end it. Alright. Well, let's just get this. Alright, so we want to be careful, like, not getting hit by that. Yeah, you fought to the end, but it was still your end. There we go. Got some nice upgrades right there. Got like a big, nice, fat chunk of percent taken care of too. Keep an eye out for any flowers or anything like that you might see. Nope. 1 second, gonna see who it is. Nope, not important. So I think I got like all the treasure chest and everything that we could open up like on our own earlier. I don't remember if we got that. We might not have. So I'll make certain to swing back and double check that. Oh, so they're both anima now. It stinks how like you need 2 for the harmonic chest, but you know, it is what it is. Extra 2,000 experience, never hurts to get that. I think this is the one, what is it, where we gotta like pick up the acorns and everything as a butterfly. So it might be better to go on there without like those thingy things following us around. I don't know if they'll still be with us as a butterfly. Yep, they are. We should be good. It should be fine. I hope. So we got 1, 2. Gotta be careful swinging around here. Alright, that answers that question. At least our pets aren't gonna like aggro those things. Doesn't seem like there's really a lot of people over here, if anyone. So that's good. That's gonna make it a lot easier for us to get through this, hopefully fast. So we got 2, or we got 1 now. 2. We're gonna need another 2, but then again we're gonna have to find our guys first. Alright, so 3. Yeah, I just took like a little break and everything from some work that I was doing. Just some of oh, don't fall, don't fall. Working on some content maps. Oh gosh. Alright. Nice little slow fall there, I like that. Oh no, 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 don't get me. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. I think there's a hole. Yeah, there it is. We can go down there. Yep. Oh, sugar. Okay, okay. Okay. And we can go straight ahead, right around here. No one will ever suspect the butterfly. There we go. Got that. We're at 78%. Nice. This one's a pretty easy area. Yeah, you can either kill stuff or save stuff, pick up these little nuts, I think they are. Little nuts or fruit. They seem to give like a pretty nice chunk. Huh. Don't really see a lot of stuff. Oh, do we gotta talk to that person first? Yeah, yep. This is the one where we gotta collect memories and stuff. So the quest that I was talking about probably won't pop up till after we do this one because the daily, which is fine. Alright, so we're gonna go in here, get the memory. Don't hit me until after I do that. Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna give you a face full of chaos bolt. I'll give you a death blow. Alright, so we want to go up here next. Oh, it's a big guy. How you doing, big guy? Get him, Blueberry. I'll be right over there in a second. Yeah, it should get a lot easier once school gets out to give me a bit more time to go through and get this, because there's a lot of tunes that I really want to get leveled up. I really do want to start working on the shaman and getting the priest up. I thought about doing the priest for a second today. It'd be nice just to like have all the enchanting stuff, but I mean, I guess I can send all the stuff over from my alliance priest or my alliance enchanter. I think it's my monk who is my enchanter on the alliance side. But yeah, what I'd like to do is I'd like to swing through, get all this stuff so I can just focus on the easy part, just killing stuff. Get that flower, because... Where you at, flower? Right in front of me? Yes. And we'll target both of these guys right here. Could probably drop this guy down too, just for the added DPS. There we go. Boom, boom. Oh. Hurting me. Oh, because they're that one's targeting me. Alright, that's fine. Boom. Alright, so we need another 4. We're gonna have 3 right up here. Sometimes it's easier just to focus on the little guys. Just because, oh, you don't gotta worry about the amount of damage that they're gonna do. Blueberry died. Yeah, I gotta remember, we're not as strong as I once was with this slot. It's been a hot minute since I played my Horde one. And this ought to do it right here. I'll just like try and top us off as much as I can right here. And I think this should open up the quest after we talk to the person again. How you doing, Smokey? Alright. So there might have not have been one there. Whoops. Yeah. Sitting by your big dumb cats that like to get into fights. I'll go down there and I'll fight that one thing too. I think it drops a trinket or oh no, this is that. Oh, did someone kill it already before I got there? Go get it, Blueberry. I said get it, Blueberry! Oh, I didn't have enough. I'm gonna wait. Wait until I got a little more. Alright. Malate's about to run out. Let's just drop some Chaos Bolts on him. Drop another Chaos Bolt on him. Boom. Okay, got an axe out of it. No. That's not what I want. Oh, that got us 4%. Nice. Alright, we might fly around, take a look, and see if we can finish off this area just by hitting those. That'd be pretty cool. Let me see. Oh, harmonic. Oh, the harmonic chest, yeah. It's right here. Hoping that we can knock out like a level or two. It's probably fishing. No, it's not. Don't mind me. You don't see me. I'm not there. Thank you very much. Ah! Up and away. Yeah, it can be tough to see this one just because I've done so much like herbing. Herbs cover all the stuff. But I know a lot of it's going to be right over in that area. We're going to go fly over there. We're going to get that chest and we're going to open up this one. I'll show you how to do that. I'm hoping, I wonder, if I drop this... No! If I drop this just right, can I aggro it? That's the key to getting this. You want to drop this in just the right spot. No! Yep. You gotta drop it just right in order to get it to come out. There's a certain spot where you want to stand in order to do it. No! No! I'm not sleepy! I swear, I ain't sleepy. I'll mess around with that in a minute. All I want to do is pick a flower. Why you gotta mess with me when I'm trying to do that? Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, get all the free, easy to earn experience that you can. We'll probably run Torghast too with this tune. You're fine, cat. Yeah, we'll go over here, we'll get this chest, and I'll show you guys how it is that you can get the little feather mount that I had earlier, the little leaf mount. That's a pretty cool mount, and it's not too difficult to get. All you gotta do is just get the chest opened up. Yep, trying to keep an eye open for any flowers. We'll swing back, we'll get that one. Oh, a lot of flowers. Don't mind if I do. I know there's one back up this way. One that we actually hadn't gotten. Excellent, region specific. Love those. And it gave us a decent amount for it right there, so I like that. Yeah, this one seems to be pretty generous with the region specific compared to like some of the other spots. Alright, so this one, we got what? Yeah, so we didn't get it. Okay. Fly through like that, and then you can avoid the fight. There we go. Sorry, pet. Alright, so... Oh. Oh, probably fish. Yeah. Alright, so there we are. Ah. Ignore the flowers for a minute, Dustin. Ignore the flowers. So there are like specific things that you're gonna have to grab. And one of them is right over here by this. Now I can't remember if you gotta, oh nope, you don't gotta grab them in specific order. Excellent. You say that there's a flower over here. No, don't mind me. I'm just... Alright, now you do have to mind me. You stay over there, butterfly. Don't get close. Now this one can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. I remember that it's like somewhere around over in here. On the ground beside the two flower buds. So I usually kind of just hover over it a little bit until I see the thing that I can click. Let's just kill him. Yeah, I tend to be a little proactive at using him. Using the old Infernal. There it is. Really hard to see it, but it's right over there. Alright, so this one, number 1, it's on the platform up above. On a round table. So you got that. So we got 1, 4, 5. We just need 2 and 3. And then you can put it all together to make the thingy thing. Uh-oh. Pet die. Get him, Blueberry. Yeah. You go away. Don't mind. I knew you all gonna come after me. So this one, in the middle of the cart. So you're gonna see this cart right here, and you see that little shovel right there. Wanna go down? Boop. And then the last one, it's gonna be right up here. I think 3 is pretty easy to find between the 2 big stones. Or maybe, yeah, I think it is. So you're gonna see these 2 big stones right here. And do you see this little item right here? Boom. After you complete all that, you just go combine the tools together. And then we can go over there and we can open up that one chest now. And that's how you're going to be able to get that little, that mount, the one that looks like a leaf and everything. I'll show you guys it after we get over there. Keep an eye open for any potential flowers that we might not have collected. Flying, still flying. I think this is the mount that I got just because of all the honor and everything that we'd collected up to this point. Ooh, oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, Death Blossom. Well, we do need it for a lot. Ah, you couldn't leave me alone. Get him, Blueberry. Chaos Boulder react. So this one's gonna be right up over in here. I will show you guys how to get that one of these days. It's not hard. I mean, I was able to get it with my mage. It was easier doing it with my mage because I could just take like, I want to say arcane orb or something, and I threw it in there and it was able to like trigger the boss and pull them out. It's all in just like where you're placing it and everything. Found your gardening tools, so they unlock that. And then that is how you're gonna be able to get where is it? Leaf. Nope, not that. Where you at? That's how you get that mount. It's a pretty cool mount. I like it. Ah! So we're at 92%. Do I go through, do a couple of quests just to get this region done? Yeah, might as well. Finish it off, call it good. Wait a minute. This is that spot that I don't like. Okay. This part's kind of annoying. So how many do we need to coax? Don't get too far away from it because, yeah. Then you're gonna have to go back and coax it again. This quest should be worth like 20. There we go. So all we gotta do is get 3 more. So let's get you. I think it's actually kind of easier on this side because the ramp. Come on over, little bug. There you go. Go eat. You gonna eat? You better be eating. There we go. I wish you could get 2 at a time, but, you know, it is what it is. Come on, bud. Here you go. Yeah, follow me. Follow me. No, I said follow me. That's not following me. There we go. Just need 1 more. And we'll get this one. if it will let me click him. Come on. Wibble wobble. This one might lose interest twice. Yep. There you go. What? What are you doing? No! Get over here. Eat the seed.
Do you need something? Now, where did I put that?
Oh, just go away. Just die. Alright, so we got that. Let's use that. Boom. That's that. Alright, last one. Yeah, pretty much all of them, they're just gonna attack you, which is fine. I like the experience.
What shall I craft next? Is it time to move already?
And that right there is gonna finish off this region for us.
Foes of the forest, beware. Let your instincts guide you.
96, 131. So we're going, we'll turn that in. That's gonna give us a level, push us up to 53, I believe. 52, 53. Let me see. So I like the two-hand. Yeah. There we go. Emblem of Renown. That'll boost us up quite a bit. We'll drop off all the anima and everything that we earned. Ah, I hate it when it does that. Handy notes work sometimes, doesn't work other times, or cause like this problem. I just do that just to get it out of the darn bag. And Darkmoon Fair will start up tomorrow, so that'll be good. So we can begin the quest to get the little balloon mount with my tune that has, I want to say they got like 400 or 500 of those tickets. So that's going to help a lot.
Speak plainly.
Alright, so we're going to head Ouroboros. Oh, experience. Nice. Okay, okay.
Watch the shadow.
So I don't know. I'm thinking either Maldraxxus or Bastion next. Both of those you tend to like finish him up pretty fast. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, okay. So let me see. So we're cruising through here. I think the quest will be unlocked for this tune for Silver Moon City. It's just I want to get it unlocked with the Pally so we can go through and do that and get the blood armor set. Then again, I mean, we'll see when we get there. Pally's already level 60. We're 53 with the Warlock. I think a lot of my blood elves, they should all be at like either revered or exalted with them. So we'll see if there's like a level requirement in a minute. Yeah, gonna do a little bit of... Want to try and gain at least like a couple of levels here and everything. Go back, finish up on my schoolwork and everything. Then have a bit more time to go through everything tomorrow. Next week, it's our last week of school. So, oh gosh, that should free up some time, but I think I still have one more week of my college classes after that. And then we are off for 3 weeks. So that's cool.
Trust in the
There we go. Oh, deepening bond. Nice, nice. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh yeah, she's gonna ask us for our next region.
Come forth and be judged. Speak, mortal. Until we speak again. Your path is chosen.
Alright, so we got all that done. Not a lot of experience, but the fact that, you know, it's just given to us, why not take it?
For you, I offer only the funds.
Go, got that. Boom, boom. And yeah, figures. We gotta be, what, 60 in order to get that? That's fine. So before we go do Bastion, figure we'll run in, we knock out Torghast pretty fast. I think Torghast, like, doesn't completing it, it gives you like an experience boost, or maybe it's just like a lot of experience that it gives you. Either way, you know. Oh, and of course it made my pet disappear. I will wait until I go inside before I summon my pet, because I have a feeling it'll make them disappear.
My time is valuable.
Okay, there we go. That is good. I think Cold Heart's the one that I like. We'll find out. Oh! Oh. They both. I like the haste, but let's try this one. I'm kind of curious about how that's going to go. I mean, having Chaos Bolt right off the bat that we can use, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, it could be a really good choice, or it could be a really bad one. If we're launching a lot of Chaos Bolts, it's going to be really bad. target the enemies, you dingleberry. Like, seriously, it bugs me sometimes when it's like, hey, we're gonna target these, you know, these neutral things instead of the enemies that want to kill you with the auto lock. It's like, come on, man. Uh-oh. We in a tight spot. There we go. Bad mob rat. Boop! Got him. Hey, there we go. Oh! It's not gonna matter because it's still taking 10%. I like this one. Anything that's gonna make our pet like a little more tankier and everything. I mean, I figure like having a tankier pet's gonna help us once we get to the boss and everything, because last thing I want is my pet like just getting ripped to pieces and then the boss coming up to me and saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, well, you got saved, so just deal with it. Nope, don't want to stand in that. Give him a little bit of defense boost. Oh! Don't stand in that because that will... What? I was standing in it? I call it fake news. Bad mob rat. Let me see. Oh, not falling for that again. Let's see, we got that set. Again, cannot say enough how much I like how that targets everything. Coming for you! Now this could be a monster. Take you away from here. Alright, what's that? Nah, I like that. Alright, so... You know, I was hoping that would work. Ah! Open the chest, not those. That's gonna help us out a lot when we're dropping chaos bolts on the bosses. Ooh, don't want to get hit by that. Don't want to get hit by that. Bad mob rat. Chaos Bolt. Oh, not yet. No Chaos Bolt yet. Yeah, I did have a couple of job interviews, or 3 of them actually, with Virginia schools. So I'm hoping, you know, we get something good, some good feedback from them soon. Alright, so I'll use that, give him a little bit of a defensive buff, and I'll launch my Chaos Bolts before I wanted to, because that's just what I like to do. Ah, you're out of range! Stay in range. It's not really too bad. Yeah, that's not really bad. I think the Chaos Bolt one is really good. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, Demonology, or Destruction, the more my masteries increase, the more fire damage we're gonna do. I'm okay with that. Okay, this is one of those weird wonky ones with the turns. Oh, great. Gotta jump. Chaos Bolt. Oh my god, don't get me! No, you... Ah, there we go. Yeah, once you get the buffs that increase how long it lasts, it's awesome. Oh, you want blade? Alright, there you go. Nope! Ah, cancel that. Get him, Rain of Fire. Oh, it still gets me even though I'm back there? Well, that sucks. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Just gain a little bit, get our life back, give him a defense boost. Uh-oh. Get hit by that. Ooh. Ah, no! I like that. No, you don't. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Whew. I like that. Yes, my primary pet. 50% more health, make him a lot more tankier. Give him a little bit more tankiness. Oh, sugar. Oh, you have a bolt that you use? Try my chaos bolt. Nope, 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 nope. No running away this time. Boop, boop. Ah, get out of the way. Stupid minion. Hit everything but what we want. Yes. Dropping some fire. There we go. Yeah, you guys hurt. Alright, we're gonna play catch with the chaos. Alright, there we go. Take me away from here. Okay. Alright, so let me see. So the third is blue. Oh, sugar. You mind going away while I'm busy trying to open this? Thank you. So red, red, blue, red. Red, red, blue, red. I don't think this is the way to the boss, so I think we're good if we go this way. Go, increase damage from that. I love that. Again, I love it when it... Let's try it. I think that the other one would have worked, you know, better with it after we hit, let's say, like some of the pots, how it increases our incinerate damage by, what is it, like 50%, then having another 75% damage increase from incinerate. Like, we could really do a number to something. But I wanted to try something different. Oh my god! That was a lot of damage right there. That's a lot of damage in a little time. So we could probably use this again soon. Come on, gotta get up there and get those guys. Go. Be careful with these ones. Alright, and let's do it. Rock them chaos bolts. Ooh, oh. I'll do that. I'll do that. Got that. Got that. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Oh, that's right, because this is the third floor. It's the one where we don't gotta worry about anything trying to, like, go... Oh, okay, okay, okay. We're not standing there. Oh, jeez, man. Yeah. I want the experience. That's the only reason. So let me see. So that could grant haste. I like that one. That one could be good too. That could be good. Have a bit more health to play with. Let's do it. Oh, 20. Oh, wow. I like that. Alright. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is get all these guys coming at us. Then drop that. And I thought I was out of range of it. Don't make me fall down, please. Thank you.
I don't have a target.
Oh, don't. Yeah. I am all about Rain of Fire. Anything to burn down, AoE all this crap down faster, I'm all about. Good thing is that we only have one floor left after this. Bad thing is that floor 4 is usually pretty long.
I need to target something.
Incinerate. Incinerate. Boom. Yeah, it's all good. I got a Chaos Bolt for you. Chaos Bolt for you. There we go. Nice. There we go. Alright, and incinerate. Boom. That sounded like the monk, like fist attack. Bad mod rat. Did we get everything? Looks like it. There we go. Drop them with the old rain of fire. Alright, so here's where we want to drop this. Still got it. Oh, don't got it anymore. Keep that damage up. I don't know if we take it twice if it will, like, you know, increase the damage or not, so I'm kind of curious about that. Alright, so we're loading up again.
You ungodly hail today.
Boom. Got him. Whew. Here would be another good spot. Oh! Nice try. Yeah, those little things that we're running through are giving us this buff. So anything that, you know, kind of reduces the amount of damage that we're taking, I'm all for. There it is. Yeah, there are some of those that you can fight that count towards like your percent, and then there are others that don't. So if you ever see the brown one, you know that's one of the ones that you gotta kill to get like the full 100%. There it is. doesn't really seem like it's doing all as much as what I was hoping for. Do a little bit of drain life. Oh, didn't want to do that twice, but that's okay. There we go.
There it is.
Oh!
I saw it from
Oh, both of them seem pretty cool. I like this one though. It'll make our pet like a lot more tanky. Oh! Yes. 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 I know the other one with the gems and everything, you know, that could have given us like a decent amount of gold, but yeah, disembowelment. I'd like that. Ah, screw the jailer. Dropping chaos bolt. Dropping chaos bolt. Never ending chaos bolt. This one would have been nice if we would have got it earlier. Would have been really nice. Alright, here we go, guys. Last floor. I don't need to repair. Oh, it's that big old tree guy.
May I tempt you with my wares?
Okay, let's see what we got. I don't... Don't we got something that's gonna do a little bit of frost damage? Let's try it. I'm curious. Alright, alright. So we're gonna summon our Infernal. Uh-oh. Coming for me. Looks like he's going down pretty fast. sorry, tree. You're going up against Destro Mage, so I got a lot of fire-based abilities. Not bad, not bad. Just got a few things that we gotta keep farming for. Yep, finish run. Stretch.
There is a price for my name.
That would help. Begin each run with a blessing. Having the haste would help. But that would help a lot too. Oh. Alright, so we want to go back there. Oh, and we're pretty close to our next level, so we'll be, what, 54? So we'll go through, we'll run, we'll knock out some of Bastion and everything. And I think, yeah, then I should probably really get back to work. Still though, not bad, not bad. That's a pretty good run. Feels a lot more smooth running through it with the lock and all that.
The arbiter
Not that the
sees
rogue was
well.
bad or anything like that. It just feels... I don't know. I've been running lock a long time, so I guess lock just feels so much better. I do gotta upgrade that weapon for my paladin. Do we have like any special event or anything going on? Oh, South Shore vs. Terran Mill. Alright, nice, nice. Time walking. What time walking is it? Cataclysm time walking. Okay. Keep an eye open for any flowers. Give me that. Give me that.
This will end quickly.
Oh, hoo-hoo bird. Give me the thingy thing. Ah, get close enough. Yeah, I like to get that tagged all over the place and then drop it. Oh, sugar. No, get him away from me! Pat, minion! Minion! Do your job! Do that to up the defense. Oh, lordy. Oh, man. Minions still alive. Do a little bit of health funnel to them. Drain some life. Drain some more life. Health funnel.
I need to get closer. Conduct is unacceptable.
Drain some more life because, yeah, they hurt. And that's good to go. Don't mind if I do. Please don't make me have to refill it again. That'd make me sad. Ah! Oh. I was about to say, well, that was a big uh-oh. Charge blast! Let's go! Boom, 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 boom. So Cataclysm dungeons, those aren't too bad. And I think I got everyone already, like, maxed out there. Hey, how you doing? No, don't give me strength. I'll give you fire. Gift of fire. More shall come for me. I hope not. So next we're just gonna fly straight across. Keep an eye open for any flowers that we might see. The more that we can get to help us get to the next level, you know, quickly, the better. I wonder how much rested experience we're gonna have. Hopefully a decent bit. There we go, and there's a treasure chest that we can get around here. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Alright, so we gotta get these here. And we gotta set them on those, the spots. So here's one. Is it there? No. There's another tribute spot that we gotta find. Where is it at? Is it over here? Or is it up here? Is this where the other tribute is? There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh! I was pushing the wrong button the whole time. Curse you, game. Curse you. Oh, that sucked. It's like, why am I not going pow 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 on it? No, don't mind me. Just let me pick the flower. Just please let me pick the flower. I said please. Alright. Well, you brought this on yourself, bud. Oh, sugar. I brought that on myself. So let me see. And we're not getting any percent until we do. That's the only problem that I have with it. How you got to make certain that you talk to them first in order to start getting percent for anything you do in Bastion. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. That sucked so much. Oh well, at least we stopped like before we got like too many in there. And I think with my Warlock I'll actually be able to solo that one thing that hits like a frickin' Mack truck.
I have received reports of wild.
Hello.
State your purpose. Our
Thank
eyes
you.
upon you.
What you up to, Sam? Sam the ham? Well, you are shaped like a ham. You are a fat cat. Now they pop. Yep, they didn't pop up until after that. Okay, that's cool. Might be able to just gain a level just by picking some herbs really quick. Yeah, I gained the level with that. And then start going full on into the questing and all that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go down there. We're gonna start knocking those out in a minute. Figure just gain a nice easy level just doing this. Oh my god, still not. There we go. That should do it. Alright, 54. Nice, nice. Come here. Let me save you. Oh, I'm gonna kick your butt. Go away so I can close that out. You mind not hitting me? Thank you. No! No! Stop! Alright, that's it. You gotta die for that. Oh, sugar. I forget to make... Yep, I forgot to make them again.
I need to target something first.
What? Ritual of summoning? No. Ritual of soul well. That's what I want. Where are you at? Mind dying a little faster? Set you on fire. And I think this even gives us percent for defending the temple.
Did I challenge you?
Alright, so let me see. Let's go back down. We'll hit that one too. Don't mind me. I'm just here. So we'll go down here. We'll get that. Oops. Ah! There we go. Got that. Ah, so we only got rested experience up until about 55, perhaps. Okay. Ah, you tricked me. I thought it was... flower up here too. We'll go get both. Yeah, killing those count too. What? That's one of the things that ticks me off, like getting too close to that makes it... Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. Find one more and then we're done in this area. Ah, screw it. Let's just kill all these things. There we go. So let me see. Got these up here. I know. Region specific. Can't turn that down. And now we're up to the point where it's actually starting to make like a solid impact on the number that we're getting. As you get higher up in herbalism, like you're able to get more flowers. Like instead of the 1 to 2 that we're getting before, now we're getting like 6 or 9. So it makes it a lot more worthwhile the more you start, you know, doing it early.
Forsworn have all but
Intruder. Oh, sugar. What? Man, I still want to attack the little hoo-hoo bird. Hoo-hoo bird wanted to like sick all these guys on me. Bad hoo-hoo bird. Ah! Just a little bit too many.
You will do better next time.
I don't know, man. Have you met me? I'm just as apt to go in there and try that same thing again. Alright. So you came over there and you smacked me upside my dome piece. I didn't like that. So you gotta eat a chaos sphere. Then you guys over there thought it was pretty funny to come over and take advantage. So that spell that I cast on that one, all the damage that I'm casting on, you know, something else, even if it's a dot or a tick or something like that, it's still going to be hurting it. So that's how come I like using that. These guys have a chance to drop like a little core or something like that, which you can then like, oh, you suck. Which you can then like put inside of one of these guys and gain yourself like a little minion that's gonna follow you around. So you put in there. Boop. What? You didn't loot it? Okay, you suck. They're right in front of me. That. It's a case of the game and the targeting system just not quite working out so hot. Da 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 da. Ouch! You go away from me, you little turd blossom. Alright, so it says we're right on top of it. Oh, because it's fish. Yeah.
let's see how long you last.
How long I last? Let's see how long you last. Not too long. Not too long. That's it, Hoo Hoo Bird. You go away. No. You need more than help. Kick you in your Hoo Hoo Bird. No, I didn't want to fight you.
I will allow it.
Are all them other ones coming up top to attack me too? I hope not. Oh my. Yes, they are.
You were arrogant to come here.
Misled.
Get him, minion. Okay.
They will applaud me when I end you.
Don't mind me. Just focus on the alliance. Thank you.
Forsworn, protect me.
I'm out of range.
Ah! Stupid Hoo Hoo Bird. Uh-oh. Minion's about dead. Minion, don't die.
Destiny brought you here.
Nope. My mount brought
I
me
need to
there.
get closer.
No! Ooh, definitely don't want to get him. Eat Chaos Bolt. Oh, lordy. Okay, okay. Just need 2 more. Just need 1 more. One more somewheres where I'm not going to get attacked by everything. Oh, I'm mounted, so I can't do that. Don't worry, I'm going to go back. I'm going to finish that up. I figure might as well, while I'm up here, hit a couple of these things while I'm at it. I like that. Nice easy percents. Now let's go back and get our last thingy thing. One that is preferably not being guarded by a lot. Urgh. Screw it, I'm killing you both.
Let's see how long you last.
Yeah, he takes a little bit more extra damage when you do that. So when you're gonna start popping off Chaos Bolts, just like find something else, target it, and after you cast that on the enemy, target something different. Makes it pretty fun. Ooh.
An intruder.
No intruder. You're an intruder. Nope, Dark Goliath. No, don't come up here. Oh, I hate you, Dark Goliath. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you forever. That's it, Dark Goliath. You go away. I'll kill you but you're not going to be the one that I get for my final percent. I'm just going to kill you just to kill you.
Critical damage.
Yeah, you're right. Gave critical damage. So we'll go over here, get this flower. Are they killing? Cloud Feather Guardian? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's one of the special ones that they gotta summon, I believe. Thought you were gonna attack me, didn't you? Oh, balls. Go get him. I hate it. Sometimes you're able to like, you know, not worry about landing and hit those things. Other times, like, you gotta stay, you know, you gotta dismount in order to get them. It's really weird how they, you know, plan that out, but whatever. Get a minion. What you up to? Yeah. Why are you chasing me? Go back there and get my minion. Boop. There we go. Nice. Finally got that to drop. Yeah, I did a video about how to get this mount earlier. Again, it's one of my favorite ones. It looks pretty cool. Oh, flying on a leaf. Slaughter me? I hope not. No! No! Alright. I'll just send that to my enchanter. It's just a 2 item point difference. That one's in a cave with a bunch of level 60s.
I have received reports of one.
I hope something I have will be of use. Glad to be of service.
Fly over, we'll get this. Fly over, examine all this. Thank you. Go over here, get some more free experience. Good thing is that all the discovery and everything that we've done, it's helped to push like our rested experience back a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna try and alternate between the tunes and everything, so that way, like, we're not blowing through all of the rested XP on one person like too fast. Yeah, there's a cave that's in. I think the cave has level 60s in there, so I tend to be a bit more careful when I'm up around here with like someone, well, a lot lower than 60. There we go. Are they feeding him? I'll feed. Get a minion. What? Do you mind dying? Thank you.
Why do you call?
I need help.
Archon guide you.
I might be able to take him out all on my own. Yeah, so notice how it's doing like a little more extra damage to that guy after that. Not as much as what I would have liked, but you know, any extra damage is better than no damage. I know, cat. Did I really only saved one person? Nope. Better start hunting them down. I know that there's someone who's usually hiding up here. There we go.
We must all walk the path.
Cast that to give me a little extra defensive.
At which temple do you train?
It stinks because if I would have remembered to talk to that person first, would be at about like 50% here.
I welcome you. Trust the process. It is an
Things
honor.
I do for
No
experience.
service.
That's what I like. You can just kill it without really focusing on it. Oh, they must. Are they leather workers? Dinner?
At which temple do you train? Archon guide you, as it must. It is an honor. Walk with courage.
Yeah, I'll finish with you. Am I dying? Dying a little faster. Okay. So it really feels like our numbers are a little wonky right there. Our DPS should be a lot higher. Give the turtle some indigestion. There we go. Huh. Let me see. So this part, it just stinks how you just gotta wait until like he goes through, eats it all up. Keep an eye on this. You got about like 30 seconds until the fight's gonna begin. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna take a look around, see some of the other things. So we got all the world quests around here, so there's other things that we can go for. And like focus on getting the flight paths and everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, sugar. That's a good idea for them. Yeah, just tag it while they can. There we go. Boom, boom. I like it because it's like more mats that you know, I can just send on over to my enchanter. Yep, it's a fish school. So we got ourselves up to about like 58. We would have been higher and everything if I would have remembered. That's one thing that you got to remember. If you're doing, you know, what it is that I do to get that, you know, experience and everything. Before you start doing like any of the world quests in here, you want to make certain that you talk to that person there, so that way anything you do goes towards your percent to get out, you know, to finish off the region. Gotta remember to send all that over to the enchanter. Yeah, we're at the point we're getting like a nice bit of flowers for our picking now.
Yes, mortal.
Got that. So we go over here. We'll just finish off like exploring the area. We're pretty close to like a level, so I might try and like get that pushed out just with some of the like kill guy quest. I do want to see if I can solo that one guy on my warlock. I'm really curious about that. Should be able to with the pet. So we want to go over here, get all this set. Only 5. Wow. Definitely want to be careful over in that area because a lot of the enemies are going to be like in their 60s. So, yeah, probably not a great idea on my part to go over there and pick herbs. Because they're going to stay aggro to us for a hot second. Go, got Bastion all explored, got all the flight points. We're gonna head to that wanted quest. I know there are a couple right up here by this flight point too. So we might try those ones. I think we should be able to like finish them off. Only one way to find out. If my pet holds the aggro, we'll be good. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, Gorbeak usually is the tougher one for me. Oh, someone's already on it. Alright. Just stood there and ate all those umbral feathers. Alright, we'll see if the Alliance tune is over here going to kill this thing next or not. This one you want to be a little careful when you're pulling. So I usually do like a spell like that just to get him out. Oops. Oh, we should be good. Yeah. Uh-oh, maybe not. Maybe not so good. Ah, oh, sucker! Go away, butterfly. This fight was between me and Birdman. And my minion.
I welcome you.
Okay,
And
will
which
this be
temple do
enough?
you train? What was it?
There we go. Good job. Level 55. I like it. I keep feeling like there's something else that I'm missing. Nope, nope. Don't aggro, don't aggro. I did aggro. That sucks. It's okay. Ah, go away. That's what you get, bird man. Swear. We're making good progress with our level. With our level and with our herbalism skill. Rested experience isn't gonna last too much longer though. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about it. I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna take that wanted mission really quick. I just want to see if I can solo it. We should be able to. I mean, if we're able to take out the crane, we should be fine with this. Theoretically. Just gotta keep an eye on its health. Oh shit. Minion, do your job. Justin, remember to take potions next time, or not potions. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
It's too far away.
Pick up those flowers that I saw, turn in that quest. Then we'll park this tune. Give a little bit of time to like gain back some of the rested experience and everything, and then we'll pick them up again. I think I might do the shaman, you know, work on the shaman next. I really do gotta get the hunter, a hunter up there at max level at some point. I don't know. It's just not as engaging to me as some of the other classes.
I have more next time.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
I hope some of these can be of use.
So we'll go through, we'll sell all this jazz. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell, 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 sell. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep that. Sell that. Wait, no, no. That's bind on equip. That would actually be an upgrade for us, but odds are I could probably build or craft something better than that for my tune. Alright, head back to Heart of the Forest and turn in all this anima, and yeah, I'll probably call it at that. I mean, hope you guys liked what it is that I'm doing. Like, I really like leveling, like, the tunes. I mean, overall, the expansion kind of disappointing, but I do like going through, seeing how I can level the tunes, like get them up at max level faster, just like various tricks of the trades and everything, and just like getting the rotations and everything. Though all of that's gonna change soon enough with the talent swaps and everything coming up. But you know, enjoy it while it's here. But hey, thanks guys very much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.